Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel, and today I got a new flavor that I got for this year. This year is the 3.5 foot tall airblown inflatable Grogu from Star Wars Mandalorian. This one was being sold off on Amazon. I actually got this one recently. I don't recall the price, so if I don't remember it, then I don't remember it. But this one anyway is one of my new arrivals that I got for since last year, and all that. So picked them up since 2025, and this is what I got for this year. I actually started getting more inflatables during the September month, which was the early fall, and all that kind of stuff. I will explain a few details about him. So this inflatable is the Halloween version. As we all know, the size is the same one as I have the Christmas Grogu, and this one apparently is a Halloween one, which he is holding a jack-o'-lantern, which has the face of Mandalorian, which is very interesting. So, which that one is definitely something we want to add for this year's, update number 3 Halloween display. So, yeah, that's the Grogu, and that's what we all know about. It has the same marks on it as you see on my Christmas Grogu, and it's definitely something we want to add. So without further ado, here's the box. Here is the front of the box, which is not bad. You got Star Wars plus Mandalorian on here. And here are both sides of the box. And of course, we got the back, which tells you the instructions on setting up your inflatable. That, of course, was made in 2022. This inflatable is obviously the 2022 inflatable, and this is how I got them. That is the inflatable Grogu, and without further ado, we will go ahead and pause the video and get this thing fully unboxed. Before we get into the inflatable, we have to tie down some stakes. The stakes are going to be all metal. As you can see, the bag is actually clear now. Thank goodness. As you can see, I obviously used the U-shaped stakes, which those don't really come off due to strong winds. I'll be using those instead of these that I currently have. And then, of course, it comes with the safety notice about this inflatable, and that's what we all love to know about. Without further ado, on to the inflatable. Alright, here is the 3.5 foot Grogu, known as Baby Yoda from the Mandalorian. This one does have a small size G fan, which I am quite disappointed. And this one does have one zipper, which is right over here underneath the G fan. And this, of course, has the added airbags to it, and I'm sure this will ought to do it. So, as that being said, we'll see how this will inflates with the small size G fan. Usually for like some celebrity characters like this, like movie characters like this one here, would have a medium-sized G-fan equipped, but this one for now has a small-sized G-fan, which I'm again disappointed. But we'll see how this one well inflates, and this will do very well indeed. So without further ado, we will go ahead and inflate it. Alright, here is the 3.5 foot airborne inflatable Grogu, known as Baby Yoda from Star Wars The Mandalorian. This one does inflate fairly well tight. As you can see, it does inflate very well indeed. The pumpkin also inflates well as well. As you can tell, it does inflate fairly well. But this is another thing we have as well, with the smaller size G-fan. So, usually for a small size G-fan, they should probably install a smaller size G-fan on the Adorables instead of just putting them on these guys. My guess is they did this the stupid way, and they would have put a medium-sized G-fan on it. But hey, as of the coming Update 3 display, this will be out there, which will be great for sure. As you get into the inflatable itself, this one does have two LEDs. There's one in the in Grogu's face, and there's one in the jack-o'-lantern, which, as you can see, the jack-o'-lantern actually has a face of the Mandalorian, and that's Mando right there. So, and it's got a nice little stem on top of it, and it's very well interesting. So, and there are 2 die downs. There's 2 on the right, there's one in the side, and there's one on the bottom. And then there's 2 over here as well, which there's one here and one there on the bottom as well. Well, to the bottom as well. But yeah, it does fairly inflate well indeed. As you can see, it does inflate fairly well as we get to the back. There's the little cheap fan right there. And that's where it inflates. And that's where you find it as well. But yeah, we're very excited to have this thing out in update number 3 of Halloween display of 2025. But I'm sure this will turn out well. For sure. But yeah, I don't have too much to explain, but I mean, this is what, as far as I remember, it's got a nice, Grogu. This has a nice, magnificent face there. It's perfect to fit in our display. It's got nice little Grogu hands there. Same with this side and this side. So yeah, it's got a nice, like he's holding a jack-o'-lantern. So he is holding on to a jack-o'-lantern, all that. So, enough of that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video as much as I did. And that is the 3.5 foot Grogu, known as Baby Yoda from Star Wars, The Mandalorian. I hope you guys enjoyed the video as much as I did. And thank you all for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Bye-bye.